Most women over 40 think that they're eating enough protein. I thought I was too. I really did. But turns out I was only getting half of what I really needed. And it was quietly sabotaging everything. My fat loss, my energy, my cravings, my mood, even sleep. In today's video, I'll show you exactly what that mistake is, why it matters so much more after 40, and what a metabolism supporting day of eating protein actually looks like. And if this kind of real talk, science-backed support is what you're looking for, then be sure to subscribe. I post videos like this every single week. And stick around to the end because I'll walk you through one of the most common midlife breakfast mistakes I see in my clients and how to fix it in less than 5 minutes. I'm Genny Tonin, a holistic nutritionist, and I work with women who are in midlife and looking for effective, practical, sustainable ways to drop excess body fat, support their hormones, increase their energy, and feel better on the inside and the outside. So I used to think that I was eating a healthy breakfast, that I was doing all the things right. I would eat things like yogurt with fruit for breakfast. I'd have a salad with maybe some chicken or fish at lunch, and maybe a stir fry or a soup or a grilled piece of meat with my dinner. And I was trying to lose weight, but it was all in vain. And I was always hungry. I'd get hit with energy slumps and cravings in late morning or mid-afternoon. And worst of all, at night after dinner, and I felt mushy and soft and tired. And I couldn't figure out why my body wasn't responding when I was doing everything right. And then one day, out of curiosity, I tracked what I was eating. I tracked my protein for the day specifically. And I'll never forget it. I only ate 54 grams of protein that day. And I thought I was doing everything right. I needed more than double that. And this was really a light bulb moment for me because I had been under eating the thing that my body needed most. So there's two really common mistakes that I see in my clients all the time when it comes to getting enough protein. And the first one is that if we're eating some protein, we think we're getting enough. When we think protein, we think, oh yeah, I put some chicken on my salad, or I had a protein shake earlier today, or maybe some Greek yogurt. But as a woman in midlife, you need to hit a minimum of 30 grams of protein in each meal. And that's assuming that you're eating 3 meals a day. If you're not getting that 30 grams of protein per meal, a minimum of 90 grams in total for your day, your body doesn't even get the signal it needs to maintain or even build muscle. And we need muscle as women in midlife if we're going to feel good and if we're going to drop fat. And mistake number 2 is not realizing the impact this has on midlife. So after 40, the truth is that, like it or not, your ability to hold on to lean muscle, it drops. And muscle is a metabolic engine. The less muscle you have, the lower your metabolism will be. But also, the less muscle you have, the more body fat you're going to have, the more cravings you're going to have, and the more blood sugar crashes you're going to have. So here's what worked for me. And when I started teaching this to clients, what started getting them amazing results. Start your day with a minimum of 35, 40, even 50 grams of protein. And build every single meal that you eat around protein first. I call this a protein-focused diet. Before we think about anything else, when we're building our meal, when we're serving our plate, we make sure that we have enough protein and we prioritize eating that above all else. Protein is going to help you feel full, it's going to help stabilize your blood sugar, and it's going to help keep cravings at bay. And there's so many ways you can do this. You can use Greek yogurt. You can use a good quality protein powder. You can use leftover protein from dinner the night before. But I really encourage you to focus on building full meals, not snacking, making sure that you are getting that large amount of protein in at every meal, especially beginning with that very first meal in the morning. So if this is helping you connect the dots and realize the importance of protein, then give me a little hand wave down below or drop that's me in the comments because I really love hearing from you. But in addition to that, your comment actually helps other women find this message. And this is a message that's so desperately needed for women in midlife. And so that breakfast mistake that I see all the time in my clients that I used to make too, well, it's having something like oatmeal and fruit for breakfast. That's all carbs and virtually no protein whatsoever. And when that happens, it's almost certain that you're going to be hungry and fighting those cravings by 10 a.m. So there's easy ways that we can get you a high protein breakfast that doesn't take any more time. In fact, often takes less time than making a bowl of oatmeal, so that this doesn't happen to you. My favorite that I turn to all the time is simply having a bowl of Greek yogurt, which is naturally really high in protein. And to that, I add a good quality whey protein powder. 3/4 of a cup of Greek yogurt plus a scoop of protein powder is going to easily let you hit 40 grams of protein, and it takes you less than 2 minutes to make. Sprinkle that with a few berries, some hemp hearts, and maybe a dash of cinnamon, and you've got an amazing breakfast parfait that hits your protein goals and leaves you feeling full to lunch. Another favorite of mine is to have a couple of eggs with some leftover protein from the night before. So depending on what I ate the night before, maybe it's a piece of salmon or some chicken or even some steak, I'll have that plus a couple of eggs to make sure that I'm getting enough protein. You see, a lot of women also think that, oh, I had 2 eggs with breakfast. That's a high protein breakfast, right? Well, eggs are only about 6 or 7 grams of protein each. So if you're having 1 or 2 eggs, at the most, you're having about 12 or 14 grams of protein. That's not going to cut it, especially as a woman over 40. Or you could just simply make a protein smoothie instead of a green smoothie or a fruit smoothie. So as the base of your smoothie, again, I suggest something like Greek yogurt, which is naturally high in protein, and a good protein powder. And to that, you can add some frozen berries, a bit of ice, blend it up, and take it with you on the go. Just those simple changes, they can make a huge difference. Protein is about so much more than just simply building muscle. It's going to help regulate your hormones, your energy, your cravings, your mood, and so much more. So if this helped, be sure to click on the link in the description below and get my free Midlife Metabolism Jumpstart Guide. That's filled with even more tips and some great recipes to help get you started on this journey as a woman in midlife. And subscribe if you want more realistic, empowering support as a woman 40 plus. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.